This vacation takes part in the first part of October 2024. Some of you might be wondering where the city of Page is located, or maybe have never even heard of it. Well, it's a small city located in Arizona, right up at the northern border, close to Utah. But first off, I wanted to make a quick stop off at the city of Flagstaff, Arizona. And why Flagstaff, Arizona, you might ask? Well, for one thing, it's a part of the Great Mother Road. That's right, Route 66. It's even mentioned in that famous song by the same name.
Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona.
The first stop is at the Amtrak station in downtown Flagstaff. Here you'll find this cool painted mural of the Route 66 logo. Around the corner, on the south side of the Lumberyard Brewery, is this very long mural honoring the Mother Road. Staying on Route 66 is this great 60 sign for the Americana Motor Hotel. If this sign doesn't say Route 66, I don't know what does. And if you can't find the sign, just look for the spaceman standing outside. Still heading to Page, I made a quick stop at the Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. First up was a rocky but short hike on the A'a Trail. A'a is from the Hawaiian word for stony, rough lava, and that describes it perfectly. Talk about a rocky trail. I'm at Sunset Craters National Monument, walking on a trail right now, having a great time. Let me tell you, there's lava everywhere, and what was that? Sweet baby Jesus playing on the railroad tracks. The dormant volcano is not dormant anymore. Look down there. Jesus, Mother Mary and Joseph. There's somebody down there. Look, up here. Run that way. That's your only chance. Run that way. Shit. Oh, look, a rock. I had just enough time to make one more short hike, so I went on the lava flow trail. The upper part of this loop, you walk on a concrete surface. If you want, you can also go on the part that consists of rough, loose lava. After that, I was back on the road and heading to my original destination, the city of Page, Arizona. I checked into my motel, got a bite to eat, and got ready for the next day. The next morning, I paid a visit to the Ranch House Grill. I wanted a good-sized breakfast, and I wasn't disappointed. I liked looking at all the interesting decorations on the wall, like this one, and this one. Even the bathroom had something to look at on the wall while you were busy. On the wall was this word-finding puzzle, but take a look at the words you were supposed to try and find. My first destination for the day was to hike the Toadstools. The trailhead is about 27 miles east of Page. It's less than a 2-mile out-and-back hike to see the formations. The first part of the trail is on loose sand. There are no formations until the end of the trail, but the scenery is still otherworldly. I'm just getting to the end of the trail, and here are a couple hikers on their way back out. Once you get to the end of the trail, you can just take off and wander wherever you want to, enjoying the formations. I think that this Toadstool formation reminds me of an anemic version of Thor's Hammer in Bryce Canyon. A word of warning, there's no shade here, and it can get blazing hot, so make sure you bring plenty of water with you. It's not all Toadstool formations there. Some of it looks like you stepped into some sort of bizarre fantasy world. If you look close, you can just make out some people walking there in the distance. Plus, there are some different mushroom formations in the distance that I'll go and check out right now. I've texted the State Park Service and requested that they change the name from the Toadstools to the Magic Mushrooms. I haven't heard back to them yet. Well, I tripped out on these mushrooms. Toadstools! I meant toadstools! And now it's time to see a horseshoe. A really big horseshoe. Big horseshoe as in Horseshoe Bend Overlook near Page. Here's a look at the people at Horseshoe Bend. It's about a 1.5 mile round trip hike from the parking lot to the overlook. The parking lot itself is about 5 miles south of Page on Highway 89. See that large cluster of people? That's the only spot where there's a safety bar. Kind of a bother with all those people. I thought of just walking up to the edge, leaning over, and getting a shot that way.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
And here's the view from the overlook. See the boats on the water? That's about a 1,000-foot drop straight down to the water below. Oh yeah, I took this shot from the safety rails. I might be dumb, but I ain't stupid. That's Horseshoe Bend behind me. This is as far as I go without a barrier or a safety net. I decided to take one more look over the edge at the guardrail before leaving Horseshoe Bend and calling it a day.